Fighting continues in the Kursk region. Movement is detected in the basement. Fiber optics are then activated and hit the door of the basement. Realizing that their hiding place has been detected, the personnel quickly leave the basement. However, they become easy targets in open terrain. During reconnaissance, the movement of an infantryman was detected. It is used as a checkpoint where the infantry enters. Attack drones hit the house. The personnel then changed position. A vehicle containing fuel and food was detected in the immediate vicinity of the changed position. The house was hit immediately after the vehicle was hit. The 35th Guards Artillery of the 64th Guards of the 64th Army of the Vostok Group is working on its strongholds in the Pologskoye direction. The drone operator views the target area from the air and detects enemy positions, vehicles, or positions. Thanks to the GPS and imaging systems on the drone, the precise coordinates, latitude, longitude of the target are determined. The artillery commander checks the received coordinates on the map and determines the appropriate ammunition and firing angle according to the target type. After the first shot, the drone observes again, tracks the fall of the projectile and, if necessary, gives correction instructions to the operator, such as further, to the right, to the left. This process continues with a fire observation correction cycle. The Uragan MLRS calculations of the Air Force Artillery Brigade destroyed combat vehicles and positions of the armed forces of Ukraine and disrupted the distribution of reserves to the front line in the Kursk border region. The BM-27 Uragan is a 220mm multi-barrel rocket launcher system, MLRS, developed by the Soviet Union. Developed in the early 1970s, it entered service in 1975. It is mounted on an 8x8 ZIL-135 heavy truck chassis. Russia frequently used Uragans during the Ukrainian war. Russian artillery struck positions, equipment, shelters, checkpoints, antennas of the Ukrainian armed forces. Drone operators provided precise coordinates to the artillery units. The artillery then made fine adjustments and started firing. Drone operators and artillery units worked in harmony and the positions were hit accurately. The fighting in the Kursk border region does not stop. The temporary deployment point used by the Ukrainian armed forces was hit by Russian FPV drones. The drone hit the closed window of the house. Then the soldiers inside took shelter in the basement next to the house. Another drone came and hit the basement. First, the armored personnel carrier M1117 got stuck. The crew could not get out of the armored vehicle. They got stuck too. Then, a Russian FPV drone strongly hit the armored vehicle. He sent another M1117 armored personnel carrier vehicle to free the stuck armored vehicle. However, they were met by another Russian FPV drone. A pickup with an REB arrived in the morning to assess the damage. The third FPV drone headed straight for the pickup, and it was totaled. The VT-40 drone flies in the sky day and night, destroying all targets. Lancet drone operators of the Russian armed forces attacked the howitzer they detected in the direction of Kherson with a direct barrage of ammunition. The howitzer was heavily hit in the first attack, but did not explode. The second Lancet was sent, and as a result of a powerful explosion, the howitzer was completely destroyed. Robots. Fighting robots. A remotely controlled robot of the Ukrainian armed forces was carrying ammunition and food. Russian drone operators noticed the situation. The drone dropping ammunition was dispatched, and bombs were dropped on it. The robot was helplessly destroyed. A BM-21 Grad MLRS was spotted standing alone at the entrance to the wooded area with no crew in sight. This MLRS is used by the Ukrainian armed forces. Then 2 FPV drones are sent, and the MLRS is destroyed alone. Do you think there is a safe place in war? Does it matter if you're in a bunker or a basement? Drones seem a bit worrying. Does it mean you are safe if you are in an armored vehicle or a tank? How do we explain drones with small ammunition destroying million-dollar armored vehicles in one go? A temporary deployment point was detected near the village of Ulakli in Donetsk. FPV drone operators sent attack drones in succession to destroy the deployment point. Special Forces and Artillery of the 29th Army, together with the 14th Special Forces Brigade of the Vostok Group, hit a Leopard A-1 tank in the Ugledarsk direction. The Leopard 1 is a main battle tank developed by Germany in the late 1960s. The Leopard 1 has a mixture of aluminum and steel armor and has a lighter armor design than other tanks at the time. A series of fiber optic drones simultaneously attack several M2A2 Bradley BMPs, as well as a pair of Humvees, a VAB APC, and an L119105 mm howitzer. In the settlement of Lebedevka, Kursk region, a large number of scrap and rusty armored vehicles are visible on a one-way road. The Russian fiber-optic drone, Prince Vandal of Novgorod, destroyed a van of the Ukrainian armed forces equipped with several REB devices in a closed warehouse. The warehouse had no door, as the door of the warehouse was destroyed. So the drone easily penetrated inside and easily shot down the pickup truck. As far as I know, the REB device is used as radio frequency jamming. Correct me in the comments if I am wrong. The detected camouflaged pickup truck was destroyed with a powerful explosion by 2 FPV drones. The camouflaged off-road vehicle was destroyed by burning with a single hit of the FPV drone. Detected houses and basements used as temporary deployments were destroyed by powerful ammunition of FPV drones. Soldiers use temporary accommodation because operational requirements and strategic needs sometimes require a short-term concentration of military presence in a particular area. The need for rapid response, operations and training, effective use of resources, security and defense objectives. The Ukrainian Armed Forces UAV checkpoint was detected and attacked before its drones could take off. The Ukrainian Armed Forces UAV checkpoint was detected and attacked before its drones could take off. An FPV checkpoint was detected in the apartment of a high-rise building in Pokrovsk. Drones with hand grenade launching systems hit the detected positions one after the other. Grenade-throwing Russian military drones are unmanned aerial vehicles, usually flying at low altitude and capable of dropping grenades directly at targets. These drones are mainly used to create havoc by dropping armor-piercing grenades on ground targets. The positions identified in the village of Poreknoe Guevo in the Kursk region were fired upon one after another.
Выстрел!
In Dzerzhinsk, positions in the ruins of the Turetskaya mine were fired upon by tanks and artillery. The footage was reportedly taken shortly before the liberation of the city. In the Pokrovskoye direction, the calculation of the Novgorod Prince Vandal drone group destroyed several armored vehicles. First, the M113 armored personnel carrier APC was hit from behind. Then the American M1117 armored reconnaissance vehicle detected in the same direction was hit in front of it. A Nissan Navara pickup truck was also reportedly hit.